Hello and welcome to the Riftbreaker, an exciting mix of base building, survival and action RPG set on an alien world in the far reaches of the Milky Way galaxy. The Riftbreaker offers near-endless replayability and a variety of game modes and possibilities. Let us walk you through some of the game's features. The bread and butter of the Riftbreaker is the campaign mode. You step into the role of Captain Ashley Novak on her mission to prepare the planet Galatea 37 for human colonization. You arrive on Galatea 37 through a one-way rift portal from Earth with your mecha suit AI, Mr. Riggs, as your only companion. Together, you will set up a network of factories, mines, refineries and power plants. This infrastructure is necessary to set up a two-way portal back to Earth. The network of your facilities will span all over the globe, and you will get the chance to explore and discover various biomes along the way. Each place you visit is characterized by its unique weather events, availability of resources, and geographical structure. Tropical areas will greet you with periods of calm, sunny weather. However, you might experience hurricanes and hailstorms as well. In the desert, you have to brace for sandstorms and periods of intense sunburn. Acid rain in the acidic plains will corrode all your structures. The volcanic zone is the most violent and unwelcoming. In this area, you have to brace for volcanic rock bombardments as well as ash clouds covering the entire sky. Different weather types, map layouts, and building requirements will affect your playstyle. For example, the weather will impact what kind of power plants are available for you to use. You don't want to end up with a field of solar panels in a place completely sheltered from the sunlight. Galatea 37 is very rich in natural resources and wildlife. Various species of flora and fauna inhabit much of the surface of the planet, and they are not going to be happy with your interference with the natural order. To survive, you will have to build up defenses. Walls, automated defense towers, minefields, and shield generators will aid you in repelling hordes of aggressive creatures. Building up kilometers of walls, setting up minefields in crucial spots, and combinations of defensive towers of varying types will protect you from the dangers of Galatea 37. They cost a lot of resources and planning, but they will save your life. Mr. Riggs is not defenseless either. You can equip your mecha suit with a variety of weapons and other utilities to increase your combat abilities. Machine guns, rocket launchers, shotguns, miniguns, as well as lasers and plasma guns. All at your fingertips, ready to protect you from the dangers of this new world. Craft new inventions to increase your chances of survival. You can also develop blueprints for more advanced versions of your weapons and research completely new ones. Each gun you craft has unique properties and can be given special abilities via weapon mods. You can also customize Mr. Riggs himself. Apart from upgrading his armor with a variety of craftable modules, you can also equip your mech with new skills and items to use during the battle. You can also modify the appearance of Mr. Riggs by giving your robotic body a nice, fresh coat of paint. During the Riftbreaker campaign, you get the chance to increase your knowledge pool by downloading new technology blueprints from 3 different technology trees. The technology blueprints you will develop throughout the game are not limited to weapons and armor only. Other advancements include advanced power sources, automated plant cultivators, and many more. Building up infrastructure, fighting off alien hordes, and researching exotic wildlife. All of those will fill up your task list quite nicely. The order of priorities is entirely up to you. You decide which biome to visit next, which technology to research, and what your needs are. You can play the Riftbreaker any way you like, whether you prefer to build an impenetrable fortress and hide behind its walls, or declare war on the entire planet and act like a one-person army. Both are possible. The maps in the Riftbreaker campaign mode are generated procedurally from pre-constructed elements. No two maps and no two playthroughs are ever the same. Thanks to that, the Riftbreaker can offer hours of entertainment. Everything that you do during the Riftbreaker campaign will lead you to the construction of the Rift Station, the building that can stabilize the connection between Galatea 37 and Earth. Even though you are carrying out a vital mission, you are not pressed for time. You can either complete all the objectives as soon as they become available, or take the scenic route. Wander around the unknown plains, forests, valleys, and deserts. Scan the environment, gather useful data, and fill your database with knowledge. Discover hidden treasures and many other secrets. Or run forward, guns blazing. The choice is yours. If you prefer a quick fix of intense action, rather than an entire campaign, then let us talk you through Survival Mode. The Survival Mode is an action-packed game mode in which you try to survive relentless attacks from alien hordes, increasing in strength and numbers over time. The maps for this mode are procedurally generated as well. You never know what your next run is going to be like. You start the mission with the essential gear that only guarantees your survival in the early stages of your run. A couple of weapons, basic building blueprints, and some environmental shielding if necessary. You will have to act fast and set up your defenses as quickly as possible. The enemy hordes are coming for you and won't be wasting any time. The faster pace of the survival missions is offset by shorter research and quicker construction processes for many buildings. Thanks to this, you can quickly catch up to the power level necessary to survive. When you've had enough of battling aliens, you can give the Sandbox mode a shot. In the Sandbox mode, you can unleash your creativity. You won't be disturbed by any attack waves. You can build an enormous base or try out new technologies without a worry in the world. You can also decorate your base with all kinds of colored lights, flags, statues, and other cosmetics that you unlock as you progress through different game modes. Sandbox mode will also allow you to practice your base building and tactics in the varying conditions of all the Galatean biomes. We hope that you will have as much fun playing the Riftbreaker as we did while developing the game. We always want to make the game better and plan to support it for a very long time. If you have any questions or suggestions for changes, they are always welcome on our Discord. Get ready, it's time to begin your mission.
Blockade, the message is clear. The Nox event is contained. I repeat, the Nox event is contained.
What happened here? What's happening here? It's not contained. I had to find what I needed to survive. And fight. But there were too many. And this is how I died. The next time, I was smarter. I moved between the shadows, between the infected. But I wasn't smart enough. And this is how I died. I knew I had to leave this place. I found an empty farmhouse, a place where they'd never find me. I prepped, built defenses. I farmed, I fished, and found a generator to keep me warm through winter. But it needed fuel. There was a gas station back out on the road. I took the car and risked the noise it made. But I would never make it home. This is Project Zomboid. Survive together. Build. Scavenge. Fight. Die. Project Zomboid. The ultimate zombie survival RPG.
It would appear I'm far less alone on this planet than I had anticipated. Landing was a bit rough, but I don't think they've spotted me.
You sure you want this?
I need to know what happened. I'll find my way back. Some of the wildlife down here is very grabby.
Hey, Robin, you were right. I'm afraid something terrible is gonna happen. If you hear this, of you.
This was Sam's necklace. She never took it off. Hello? Is someone there? What is all this?
We're running out of time.
This isn't happening.
might think this colony humble. It was no simple undertaking. The three of us crash-landed here. Elena, a princess.
Manual labor is unbecoming.
Greg, librarian, good with books, not much else.
And what use is a washed-up soldier like you, Nelson?
Now we are survivors.
We built, mined, harvested,
Endured frightful conditions.
and manhunting rabbits.
Beastly pirates raided us.
We captured some,
Recruited others.
We lived new lives.
entertained ourselves.
In time, Greg and Elena married.
One must compromise one's standards here.
For company, we tamed turtles.
But not everything could be tamed.
Greg started to drink.
You wouldn't stop cheating on me.
Others know how to treat a lady, Greg.
That was when Greg broke down and ran, naked, into a lake.
Yeah, well, let's not forget when Nelson hung out with his llama all day instead of building solar panels.
We all need downtime, Greg.
Despite everything, there was progress.
We began work on a ship to set us free.
But there will be no escape today. This is my base.
This is my sanctuary.
This is my palace.
This is our colony.